Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo, along with Andrew Chang here. We are taking you through Week 10. We are on Week 10 of the 2020 NFL season. It's good to be starting the week back up. It's had some mixed results from Week 9, but Week 10 is upon us now, and we're starting off Thursday night. Here is the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. This is a battle of the AFC South. And this game is now pick'em right now, 0-0. So, and your total is 48.5. So both teams get teased up to 6, no matter who you choose, of course, because they start at 0 and go up to 6. Your total, it gets teased down to 42.5, and your under gets teased up to 54.5. So about 4 or 5 hours before recording this video, this is now Wednesday night right now here, 11 p.m. Houston, Texas local time. This was -2 Tennessee. So I had an easy choice of going with Indy, teasing them up to +8. But that kind of went out the window when I saw this. I was like, oh, great. Now I have to
actually
figure out something else. Yeah. Well, I had to think about that game too, but this really makes me think if there's any side I really value. Otherwise, I have to go with a total. So where are you at?
Well, kind of got burned by teams the other week, so I think I'll try a little more analytical approach this week. Thank you. Notice I'm not wearing my sunglasses. I had a contact surgery the other day. Not contact surgery, whatever, LASIK. Whatever.
LASIK.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, looking at the totals, I'm liking the over. You know,
a lot of sharps like the over, actually. A lot of sharps like the over.
Don't tell me that, Danny.
And that's over 48.5, not even counting the teaser of 42.5. So
yeah,
a lot of sharps like the over in this.
I like that. I think Tennessee has proven that their defense has kind of taken a step down. And the Colts, I mean, besides Phillip Rivers taking a trip by the turf monster, not that bad offensively. I just don't know. You know, they got Jonathan Taylor. He's great. And then they got Derrick Henry on the other end, which kind of went missing these past
Yeah, he got
games.
held to under 100 yards again. Tough game, though. So it was going to happen. It's just, it's a Chicago run defense. They're super stout. So
yeah. But I think this week in this game for the AFC South, I don't think they'll be pulling any punches. I think it's actually pretty close between the two teams. I think Tennessee is, only lost 2?
yeah.
And I think the Colts have only lost
Let me double check.
3, I believe. The Texans and the Jaguars are out because I know that's the sorry division. At least we're not in the NFC least. Thanks for teaching me that, Danny.
You're welcome.
But yeah, these are the top 2 primo teams of the AFC South. I don't think they'll pull any punches.
You got it right. 6-2 Titans, 5-3 Colts.
So they'll definitely play to win, and I think that it will be kind of a higher scoring game. At least it'll be over 42? That's
42.5.
That's the teaser. 42.5. I like that. I mean, 24-24 gets me there. 21-21, or nearly
21-23. 21-23 is what you're looking for.
So I like that, and that's going to be my lean for this week.
All right. I thought about that a little bit, and I'm probably going to think about it a little bit more. But because both teams are very run heavy, and it's Thursday night tends to just, to me, everybody just wants to get in and out of the game as safely and quickly as possible. So they want to chew up as much clock. So I have a lean to the under right now, but I'm starting to think about the over a little bit because overs have been pretty good in the overall season. Last week was an easy over. Week before wasn't. Most of the games have had actually a lot of both teasers hitting, so it's interesting.
That's good for everybody who had a teaser. So there you go.
Yeah.
Wow, the under,
quite a few overs.
The under.
Yeah, Indy's a very under team. Outside of last week, they're a very under team.
Well, I think they only scored 10 points last week. I think
they
you're
only got
talking
10
about
points.
last week against the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, just against the Lions. But yeah, but Indy's an under team in general. They're not absurdly high scoring. Their defense is really stout. So That's why I'm kind of leaning to the under more. More running means more clock chewing, slows the game down and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm expecting here a little bit more.
Okay. And God, wow, being contrarians. But, I mean, this could be, let me see. This actually could be a game where it hits
both of them. It could,
Yeah,
and
it
it's
could.
happened a lot this season in Thursday night. So both teasers could hit for sure. I mean, it's expected to be a close game, so both sides of the spread teaser can hit as well.
I just want to make clear the reason why I didn't pick a team is because I feel Danny's pretty high on the Colts. I mean, he has
I'm
been
decently high now, but yeah.
Yeah, okay, so he's been high on the Colts. And I can't blame him because the record's there. They're just like that middle-of-the-road team, but it's a team that I feel Vegas always gets right, which kind of scares me. So when you put in Tennessee, which I feel like, they went to a hot start. I think, 5-0 or 6-0? 5-0.
Until they ran into my Steelers.
Until they ran into the Steelers. And unfortunately, but fortunately for us, what I'm saying, someone missed a field goal.
Yeah.
So it was pretty close.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We bet that. We bet that under. We bet that under.
we were sweating a little bit, but yeah, I think that's just my reason for not picking any teams, which usually I would lean on, especially if they're in the division. But yeah, I feel a little safer betting the over.
Okay.
But there's nothing wrong with Danny's under. I think 54.5 is
30 to 24 is your max. So.
It's quite a bit of points. So, and you just really don't know what kind of. I feel like you don't know what kind of Colts that you're gonna get.
That's one of the things I have is you could come out with you could have a very flat Colts, especially if Tennessee gets out to an early lead, then Indy comes up in catch-up mode, and Rivers has struggled in catch-up mode for the most part.
Dude.
So outside of that Cincinnati game, it's
Jacoby
they're
Brissett
hard to figure
coming
out.
on in, coming in hot. Jacoby Brissett.
They're not going to do that. I will say if either side of the spread moves to 1, then I'm not saying I'm going to bet this, but if either side of the spread moves to 1, I would be on that teaser more than any of the total teasers.
I think I would agree with that. I can see where the value is.
Yeah.
So, okay. But at this point where it's just a pick'em, that's really...
It's rough.
Yeah,
it's a little rough.
It's almost just like flipping a coin.
Yes.
I mean, literally, if we broke down the analysis of every team, it's just like give or take a couple different pieces, So... yeah, that's my lean. The
right.
over at 42.5.
42.5, and I'm on the under 54.5. Hopefully for us, both of these hit, and we can move on to the next week. So no early starter bet. I don't think I can.
I mean, you know what?
Oh no, the degenerate in him. Oh no,
I don't know. You know what? Okay, so you're telling me if a team went -2, you wouldn't be all over it.
If either team went to -2, yeah, I'm teasing the other team up to +8.
What if it happened to be Colts -2?
That isn't going to happen, but yeah, I would be all over Tennessee on that for sure.
Hey,
sure.
Don't be surprised, man. Point swings are a little crazy, man.
No, because this thing opened at. Let me see what the opening was. They opened at Tennessee -2.
Oh,
so. I highly doubt it goes Indy -2. There's no reason outside of some freak injury or some weird situation that it goes.
Or someone
Indy
getting on
-2.
COVID.
Yeah, something like that. But it doesn't seem like that's going to happen.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right.
Y'all can afford a loss.
Yeah,
y'all still undefeated, right?
Yeah, we absolutely
barely.
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. They play in the late afternoon game, so we will see if that game actually goes through or not. But that's another video to look for later in the week. What was that?
Windshield wiper arms,
Windshield wiper for what?
It's like perfectly parallel. It's kind of freaky. All right.
Yeah.
Hear that later.
I will go through that later. But let us know in the comments below what you think of this game, how you're betting it, which side you like or which total you like. Let us know, and we'll be able to comment back to you as soon as we can. But for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. If you like the content you got in this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you stay up to date with all of our latest videos and previews for the rest of the 2020 NFL season. We'd both like to thank you for joining us, enjoying this video. But until next time, make sure you get your bets in. And of course, don't forget to be a tease.
Hey man, I like your shirt.